Wrap a cookie sheet with tin foil and begin the bacon weave. First lay out 4 to 6 strips of bacon going the same direction. 6 works best.
Remember to think out loud.
Okay. Here's our cookie sheet with some foil on it. And there we go. Okay, so we got that done. Easy enough. So lay out 4 to 6 strips. 6 works best. So I guess I'll go with 6. Do we just use the whole pound of bacon? Am I allowed to ask you
Yeah,
guys
it's basically
questions?
12 strips.
I'm allowed to ask you guys questions?
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. It's about 12. I never did this before.
Pull back every other one and place 1 strip of bacon down at the top end and lay the ones pulled back over the strip that you just put down. So these 2. This guy. Put strip here. And then lay the one. Now pull back the others that weren't pulled back before and place another strip. Do I do that before I put these back, or do I? Look down at okay, pull them back. And then pull these guys back. And just continue that for finalizing the bacon strip. Follow the same steps until the bacon weave is complete. Now put it in the oven and cook one side for about 6 to 8 minutes, and then flip the bacon. Put it back in the oven and cook for another 6 to 8 minutes, or until it's cooked the way you like it. When fully cooked to your liking, place on top of the sausage patty. Okay. So just keep going like this. This is pretty easy. It's just a little time consuming is all.
Never think out loud.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I have to remind you.
Yeah. Okay, so that part's done. We got 2 pieces left. Let's see if I can fit them in anywhere. Okay, I think our bacon weave is done.
Can't for the cat.
Can't fit any more on there.
It's gonna use all of it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we got our bacon weave done and a bonus slice. So bake 400, and we'll let that warm up while we do something else. I guess we'll go for the sausage patty. So we'll use a medium-sized skillet on medium heat and put sausage meat into the skillet. If you can also cook sausage links, smush the meat so it is somewhat round. Let each side cook until there is not red or pink on the inside. This goes for both links and meat. When finished, put on top of one of the pancakes. Okay, so we'll grab this. We have our medium saucepan already, so I'll put that on medium. Then take our sausage meat. And open that. Just mush that into a patty. Or somewhat round shape. I'll put that in the pan. Okay. And we have to do lengths, right?
Yeah.
Can you scroll down for me? Now we're going to cook the hash browns, sausage links, and eggs. Heat the skillet on medium heat and grease the pan. Dump the desired amount of hash browns on the skillet. Let cook for a little while, cutting up the sausage links into small pieces. And you can either beat 2 eggs before, you can just crack them into the hash browns. Now combine the eggs, sausage links, and favorite cheese in the hash browns and stir frequently. Cook until the hash browns and eggs are fully cooked. Place mixture carefully on top of the bacon. Okay. Throw a couple of these bad boys in there.
It's probably good.
Okay, and then we'll start preheating our egg and hash brown pan to medium. Okay, mixing bowl. Mixing bowl. I need some pancake mix. So, just like eyeballing. Is there a direction for that? Or is it just eyeballing?
I would put the directions on the pancake.
Okay, then we're eyeballing this.
I wouldn't say anything. That's fine.
And before those burn, I will
Like this computer.
like that.
Better grab.
Sausage.
I think it'd be good just because say I.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you and I should start one of our epic long games.
Mix the pancake batter so it's not lumpy. So we'll just fill up the pan since we need it to be big so we can fit all our stuff on there. And we only need the 2 pancakes.
That shit.
Don't you worry about me cooking that shit. Heat up medium-sized greased skillet. Place 4 pork rolls on the skillet and let each side cook until it is a golden brown color, or burn them if you like it burnt. Do this for both sides. When finished, place on top of hash brown egg sausage mixture. Okay, so I need another frying pan. And our pancake isn't done yet because it's not bubbling on the top, so we'll let that go a little bit longer. Then we'll start heating up this pan for the pork roll. Put that on medium too. Now I have to find the pork roll. There you go. Put the sausages, make sure they don't burn. This big patty isn't going to be done yet because it's so thick, so I'll just leave that go. Our pancake's looking a little better. It's starting to bubble up on the top a little bit if you want to come over here and look at that. You can see it's starting to bubble. Right here, and they're bursting around the edges. Pancake's almost ready to flip. We'll check that out. Pancake's looking pretty good. It's golden brown on the bottom. I told you.
That is a big.
I'll grab another spatula.
Yep, that's what I did. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see if I can see the second.
They're in the wash pile on the other side of the wash bin.
No joke pancake, man.
There you go.
So you might have to get 2 spatulas in there if your pancake bun starts getting a little breaky. Oh.
That's what happened to mine. Mine was not.
And we'll check our bacon, make sure it's not dying in there. It looks like it could use a flip.
Maybe.
Our weave fell apart a little bit, but that's the risk you run. Most of it's still together.
That's fine.
Only the 2 end pieces that were extra fell off. So we'll slip this back into the oven, let it finish cooking. And while we do that, I'll get the pork roll going. Because we're going to need 4 slices of pork roll. I'll need another paper plate so we can start taking things off that are getting cooked. Like our links here are getting pretty golden brown.
Oh yeah.
And we'll cook those a little bit for our hash brown. Get that ready. Okay, that's going well. So we'll check the pancake, and if the other side is golden brown, we'll take the pancake off. Okay, our pancake's all done. Bitch. Oh, it's just a casualty. See, it's fine. It's fine. And then, since this sausage patty is so hefty, I'm gonna get the lid and cover it up so it cooks all the way. Yeah. And I'll get the pan ready for our second pancake by lubing it up again. And then I'll put the battery in a second time. And I'll do the same amount because you need the bun to be the same size. Just throw this in the sink. And we'll check our pork roll. Getting a little burnt, which is what we want. So we'll let that burn on the other side, and then we'll slap down the next 2 pork rolls. So our little pork rolls are getting pretty cooked. It's a little burn on each side, so that's good. So we'll put down our next 2 pieces of pork roll. We should only need 4. And since we covered our sausage, that should be ready. Our sausage is done. So we'll put that right on the next layer of our burger. Plop that right on there, and then we'll start doing this. Our pancake's looking pretty big, but it's not quite ready to flip yet, so we'll let that go. And then we'll do the eggs and sausage and the hash brown. So, our pan's already greased from the sausage. So we'll just go ahead and throw the potatoes in there because they're going to need the longest time to cook. So this is about a little less than half the package. So we'll put that in there and spread it around. Then we need to get our eggs out of the fridge. So we'll get our 2 eggs. And we'll just get them ready because the potatoes have to brown up a little bit still. And now it looks like our pancake's about ready to flip. So we got our hot bun ready to go. And while that's cooking, I'll check the pork roll again. That's browned a little bit on the one side, so we'll flip that, let that get ready. And we have to cut up our sausage pieces for the next step. So we'll just grab a knife here and a fork. We'll just cut them into itty bits. Okay, so we got those all cut up and ready to go. What we're going to do is take a look at our bacon, which is browning up nicely. So we'll let that go for a little bit longer. That looks like our pork roll's done. So we'll set that aside and turn this burner off. Set this off to the side until we're ready to complete our breakfast burger. And then we'll stir our hash browns up a little bit. And we'll let that cook a little bit more before we put the eggs on. We'll give our bacon another check. That's doing alright. Let's see if it can use a flip or not. And we can go a couple more minutes on this side before we flip it. So we'll let that go. I'll just check the hash browns again because they're going to burn pretty quickly if we don't keep them moving. Those are browning up pretty nicely, so what we'll do now is I'll add the eggs and the sausage pieces and let that all cook together. Then we'll give that a stir so it all mingles together. So now it's all mixed together. Take another look at our bacon, which can use a flip now. So we'll flip the weave again. It'll start to get brown on one side. Watch out for the bacon grease, it's hot. Let's see what else we can assemble here while we're waiting for that stuff. Alright, so first we got our pancake down, then we got our sausage patty. Now we're waiting for the bacon weave to finish up, and then we'll continue final assembly. And that's looking pretty good. So now we're just waiting for our bacon weave. A little more time. And since we're only waiting on 2 things to cook and I'm not racing around to check everything, you can take a text break too. Our 2 little straggler pieces of bacon are pretty much finished cooking. And before they burn, pull them out. We'll put that right on there. Put a little friend right next to it. Now our hash brown sausage egg mixture is done cooking, so we'll take a piece of cheese or 2 and melt it on there. We're using Kraft Sings.
Never think out loud.
Now, The idea behind this is to let the cheese melt before you stir it in, because otherwise you're going to be dealing with a big mess all over the place. So let that melt since our hash brown is still warm. And all we're waiting for now is the bacon weave we finished cooking. Okay, so our cheese melted a little bit, so we'll just stir that in. We're still just waiting for our bacon weave to finish cooking. And then we'll be set. Okay, so we'll take our bacon weave, plop it right on top of the sausage patty. Don't let the stragglers get loose. And we'll take, we gotta find out what the next piece is. Our next piece is the hash brown. So we'll take some of the hash brown and plop that on top of our bacon weave. Then we'll take our pork roll. We'll put our pork roll on top of that. And then our final pancake. All we have to do is pop that on top of the pork roll and we're good to go. So now our breakfast burger is complete. All we need to do is cut it up and top it off with a little maple syrup.